Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to be ranking my top 10 favorite paintball guns. Just remember, this is a leaderboard on what I think are the best. This doesn't have to equal your opinion, but this is just my opinion. So let's get into it. Alright, so what I think is the worst paintball weapon is a shield. Like, come on, like, seriously? Like, it's just a shield that doesn't really do too much. Like, sometimes you can't get lucky, you'll block some hits. But most of the times, it's just really there for show. But I will admit, sometimes it does come into clutch. Sometimes. Or if you get like two shields, you can like block your teammates, whatever. I'll put this at the bottom of the list just because, you know, it's mid. I mean, it's alright if you have nothing else to grab, but I wouldn't really go for it. Alright, now on the number 8. The paint grenade launcher. This, it's an okay weapon. Like, as you can see, it has decently good range, but not that good of an area of attack. Like, sometimes you could land some good hits with it, but in my opinion, it's just not so good. Like, I would rather get like a pistol than this. Hey, that's just my opinion. I mean, it's alright if like people are like clustered together, you can get a decent amount of them. Alright, coming in at the 7th spot is the paint machine gun splatter thing. I don't really know what to call it, but the range is alright. Like, you can grab it with two hands for like better aiming, but I think one is just, you can just use one hand. The range is good. The damage is really good, but the thing is, like, it's satisfying to look at, and it's basically just a beacon that says, hey, you're over here. Energy people is gang up on you, and then the next people get it, and then they die because everyone gets attracted to it. So in my opinion, this cycle just keeps on turning, but hey, I think it's just good for the number 7 spot. Alright, number 6 spot has to be the paint sniper, if that's what you want to call it. Like, I'm not that good at sniping, but I would say I'm pretty decent. Here, let me just show you. Alright, so the range obviously is like what's the best, because you know it's a sniper, and you can hit some cool trick shots like this. But in my opinion, like with the reload, if you're like in a good spot, like for example up here, and you crouch down, it's really good for sniping people, or for like close range if you can really hit them. But I think it's alright, so I think that's for the number 6 spot. Alright, for the number 5 spot, it's the paint pistol. It's alright. The range is pretty good. The fire rate's actually pretty amazing, I'm gonna be honest. Like, look at that. And if you dual wield them, as for my previous video, you can see it's pretty overpowered. Like if you get 2, it's really good. Like, I usually just go with 2 pistols just because how OP it is. Makes me feel cool, like I'm dual wielding, you know. Anyway, on to the next weapon. Alright, number 4 spot has to be the landmine. Like, this thing is literally so fun to use. Like, for example, I'll put it right here. Well, and since there's no enemies on the map, I'm just gonna shoot it. But for example, if someone's walking past here and they're on the enemy team, boom. And that's like an insta kill throughout the game. They're not gonna know what hit them. So in my opinion, I think that's pretty good. Next on the list at number 3, gotta be the paint grenade. See, I thought it's not so good because, you know, you throw it, you sometimes hit it, but it's kind of like a 50-50, maybe 40-60. But ever since I learned how to do this, I feel like it's really overpowered. Alright, let me show you an example. Alright, so for example, if someone's standing right here and you're behind this wall, instead of just throwing it, they'll know when it's coming. But if you let it go, and it's like charging up in your hand, go next to them, boom. For me, it's kind of cheeky, but it's like really fun at the same time, like really funny to get mad. So if you want to play your pranks on friends, or just make people mad in public lobbies, just go and do that. Alright, coming in at the number 2 spot, it's the paintball shotgun. I think this is really good just because, like, the range. Not the range, but like the area of effect of like the paint shells, whatever you want to call it. Like, it's really good. Like, for example, if you're up here, I would definitely say if you have this. See, this is the one really good time where if you actually have a shield in this, you're like a juggernaut. At least that's sometimes what I like to go with, but that's just me. But yeah, I think this is a pretty good number 2 spot. Very good weapon. If you get your hands on 2 of them, you're like literally overpowered. But hey, now let's check the number 1 spot. Alright, the number 1 spot for my favorite gun. Oh, I'm getting too close to the mirror hole. Is the rifle burst rifle, whatever you want to call it. It's really good. The range is amazing, and it shoots like 5 bursts at a time. And trust me, if this is your favorite weapon like me, we all know what you want to do. You just want to dual wield them like this. Like, you're literally OP if you do this. Like, look at this. For better perspective, instead of doing them at the same time, I like to do one and then the other. It seems like it's like a constant shooting like line. Like, look at this. So in my opinion, I think that's my favorite weapon in paintball, but that's just me. Trust me, all these are good in their own ways. It's just I'm ranking these on basically how fun they are to use and how actually useful they are. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and sub, and tell me what I should do next. I'm really up for anything. This was just my leaderboard, what I think are the best weapons in paintball. Maybe I can do a laser tag video next, golden trophy, any of the quests basically. I'm fine for any of that. Just leave it down in the comments, and peace.